Let me ask you something personal. When was the last time self-pleasure actually felt as good as it did in your 20s? Back then, erections came effortlessly. Sensitivity was sharp, the climax left you drained, satisfied, maybe even smiling to yourself. But as the years go by, something shifts. For many men over 40 or 50, erections feel softer, sensation dulls, the release isn't as powerful. And quietly, without admitting it aloud, you start to wonder if this is just the way aging works. The truth is, it's not just age, it's fuel. Your body is like an engine, and the quality of fuel you put in directly affects how it performs, including how enjoyable self pleasure and intimacy can feel. What you eat plays a massive role in your vitality. Most men assume weaker erections and dulled sensations are inevitable with age, but that's a misconception. Erections are mechanical, chemical, and tightly linked to circulation. Think of it like hydraulics. Blood has to flow into the penis, fill the spongy erectile tissue, and remain trapped there under pressure. For this to happen, arteries need to be clear, blood vessels flexible, and your body must release enough nitric oxide, the chemical messenger that signals blood vessels to open wide. When this works properly, erections are firm and sensitive. Climax is powerful. But when circulation falters, less blood enters, sensitivity fades, and climax feels flat, almost mechanical. It's like your body is just going through the motions. Here's the key. This isn't simply about aging. It's about what you feed your body every day. The right foods can boost nitric oxide, support testosterone, and keep your nerves sharp. The wrong foods, high in sugar, alcohol, and processed fats, clog arteries, dull nerve signals, and leave you sluggish. That's why some men in their 50s or 60s have more vitality than men half their age. Their fuel is cleaner. Nutrition is one of the fastest, most natural tools to regain energy and performance. Simple, consistent choices can transform how your body responds to intimacy, making sensations feel alive again. Now, let's talk about the foods that can bring that youthful power back. The first one is beets. These are packed with natural nitrates, which your body converts into nitric oxide. More nitric oxide means relaxed arteries, increased blood flow, and firmer, fuller erections. Sensitivity returns. Self-pleasure feels alive, responsive, and satisfying again. Beets can be consumed in multiple ways, roasted, juiced, or even in powder form in smoothies. Many men notice results in weeks, stronger morning erections, quicker arousal, and the return of sensations they thought had faded. Think of beets as medicine for your masculinity. Next is dark chocolate, at least 70% cocoa, not the sugary candy bars. Cocoa is loaded with flavonoids that relax blood vessels and fight inflammation. But more than that, it stimulates dopamine, the brain's pleasure chemical. Dopamine floods your system during deep laughter, love, or intense pleasure. The result is stronger arousal signals, richer orgasms, and sustained excitement. Just a small square or two a few times a week can transform your experience, quietly rebuilding confidence. Now, let's move on to foods that specifically support testosterone, the hormone that drives male vitality. One of the most effective natural sources is zinc-rich foods. Oysters are the classic example, long celebrated for their aphrodisiac reputation, but if you're not a fan, there are plenty of alternatives. Pumpkin seeds, chickpeas, beans, and lean beef all supply plenty of zinc. Why does this matter? Zinc directly supports testosterone production. Low testosterone doesn't just affect erections. It drains energy, motivation, and the spark that makes intimacy exciting. When testosterone is strong, desire returns, firmness improves, and climaxes regain that satisfying intensity that makes you feel alive. Consistency is key here. Correcting a zinc deficiency can often be the missing spark for men who feel that self-pleasure just isn't the same as it once was. Another surprising ally is watermelon. You might think of it as just a sweet, refreshing summer fruit, but watermelon contains an amino acid called citrulline. Citrulline is converted in your body to arginine, which then boosts nitric oxide production, the same chemical that powers healthy blood flow and firm erections. Researchers even call watermelon nature's Viagra. It relaxes arteries, increases pelvic circulation, and reduces erectile fatigue. This means not only getting hard, but staying hard, so the experience doesn't collapse halfway through. Eating fresh slices, blending a smoothie, or juicing it can noticeably enhance circulation in just a few hours. It's simple, delicious, and surprisingly effective. Nuts, especially walnuts, are another underappreciated superfood. Rich in omega-3 fatty acids, they help keep arteries flexible and support healthy nerve function. Why do nerves matter? Because nerves are the messengers that carry signals from your brain to your body. Weak nerves equal weak sensation, and strong nerves bring back responsive, sharp sensitivity. Just a small handful of walnuts each day, or substituting other omega-3 rich foods like salmon, sardines, or flax seeds, can feed your nervous system what it needs. Over time, this not only improves erections, but brings back that sharpness that makes climax feel memorable again. Finally, there's a food that is often overlooked, but it's a game changer for circulation, testosterone support, and overall vitality: pomegranate. Known for centuries as a symbol of fertility, modern science shows why. Pomegranates are packed with antioxidants, which protect blood vessels, reduce plaque, and improve circulation. They also help maintain healthy testosterone levels and elevate mood. Biologically, stronger arteries and higher testosterone translate into firmer erections and more intense release. Emotionally, you move away from a weak, rushed finish toward a climax that feels full, draining, and deeply satisfying, closer to what it felt like at 25. Drinking a glass of pure pomegranate juice, adding the seeds to a salad, or eating the fruit whole can make a real noticeable difference. The takeaway here is simple. If you want intimacy and self-pleasure to feel like they did in your younger years, you don't need gimmicks or expensive supplements. You need clean, consistent fuel. Each of these foods targets a specific part of the system. Beets and watermelon boost. Nitric oxide. Dark chocolate amplifies dopamine. Zinc-rich foods support testosterone. Walnuts strengthen nerves. And pomegranate protects blood vessels and hormones. Together, they create a perfect storm for firmer erections, sharper sensitivity, and climaxes that feel alive again. Your age isn't the enemy. It's the fuel you put in your body that determines performance. Even men in their 60s and 70s have reignited the sensations they thought were gone simply by improving what they eat. Small, consistent changes can reignite vitality, proving that your best days aren't behind you. They're waiting to be unlocked. Let's talk about how all of this comes together in daily life. It's one thing to know which foods help, but it's another to actually see results and feel the difference. The key is consistency and paying attention to your body. Start by picking just one food from the list and adding it to your routine. Maybe it's a glass of beet juice in the morning, a small piece of dark chocolate in the afternoon, or a handful of walnuts with your evening snack. Observe how your body responds. Many men notice that even within a few days, morning erections feel firmer, energy levels rise, and arousal comes more naturally. Sensations that had dulled over the years begin to return, sharper and more responsive than they had in a long time. It's also about the combination of these foods. Each works on a different system. Beets and watermelon enhance blood flow and nitric oxide levels. Dark chocolate activates pleasure centers in your brain. Zinc-rich foods fuel testosterone production. Walnuts protect nerves and improve sensitivity. Pomegranate supports circulation and hormones. Together, they create a holistic boost to the systems responsible for male vitality. Over time, these small daily changes build up, and you start to feel more confident, energetic, and connected to your body. The change isn't just physical, it's emotional too. When your body responds better, your mind feels more engaged, more present, and more excited about intimacy. Another important point is lifestyle. Food alone is powerful, but combining it with other healthy habits multiplies the effect. Stay hydrated, get regular movement or light exercise, and prioritize sleep. These simple habits support circulation, hormone balance, and nerve health, which in turn enhance sexual performance. Avoid excessive sugar, processed foods, and alcohol, which can counteract the benefits of all the good foods you're adding. Think of it like maintaining a classic car. The right fuel, regular maintenance, and gentle handling keep it running like new, even decades later. Your body is no different. Men often feel discouraged when they notice changes in sexual performance over time. But it's not a signal that you've lost it. It's a signal that your body needs the right support. Food is the fastest, most natural tool to give that support. By focusing on simple, high-impact choices, you reclaim control over how your body responds. Even small tweaks, like adding a daily slice of watermelon or a few pomegranate seeds, can make a significant difference. And when you begin to feel those changes, it becomes motivating. You realize that your vitality isn't gone. It's just waiting to be unlocked. Remember, the goal isn't to chase youth. It's to honor your body, maintain dignity, and improve your quality of life. Firmer erections, sharper sensitivity, and more satisfying climax are the natural rewards of this approach. Men in their 50s, 60s, and beyond have already experienced these results. They've rediscovered sensations they thought were gone forever, simply by changing their daily fuel. Your body is capable of remarkable things, and the first step is consistent, smart nutrition. Finally, pay attention to the subtle signs. Notice morning erections, quicker arousal, and the return of pleasurable sensations. These are proof that your body is responding. These small, measurable changes show that age isn't a barrier, it's an opportunity. Your masculinity is alive, waiting to be nurtured. Every small step you take, every food choice you make, contributes to a stronger, sharper, more satisfying experience. It's not magic, it's science, and it's within your control. Now that you know which foods support vitality, it's time to put it into action. Start small. Pick one food from the list and incorporate it into your routine this week. Maybe a glass of beet juice in the morning, a handful of walnuts with your snack, or a slice of watermelon in the evening. Pay attention to the changes in your body. Notice firmer morning erections, quicker arousal, and the return of sensations you may have thought were gone. These small signs are proof that your body is responding and your vitality is coming back. It's important to remember that this isn't about chasing youth, it's about honoring your body. Age does not define performance. The right fuel, combined with consistent habits like staying hydrated, moving regularly, and sleeping well, can restore the confidence, pleasure, and energy you may have thought were behind you. Each meal, each snack, is an opportunity to feed your masculinity and sharpen your body's responsiveness. The combination of these foods, beets and watermelon for circulation, dark chocolate for pleasure, zinc-rich foods for testosterone, walnuts for nerve health, and pomegranate for overall support, creates a powerful synergy. Over time, they transform how self-pleasure and intimacy feel, making them richer, fuller, and more satisfying. Your best days are not behind you. Even men in their 60s and 70s have rediscovered sensations they believed were lost forever, simply by improving their daily fuel. Small, consistent changes lead to powerful results. Take this as your challenge. Choose one food, make it part of your routine, and watch your body respond. Your vitality is waiting to be unlocked, and the proof is in the way your body and sensations return. Age is not the end. It's the beginning of a renewed, confident, and deeply satisfying experience.